Hey, my name's Gary. Since I'm here, I think like to tell you a bit about who I am. Well, at school, I was always, you know, bullied and picked on. And they, they would call me Clark Boy because of my goddamn ticks. And when I wasn't retarded, I was troubled. I st- started a lot, and I always made these clock sounds, but I didn't want any of this. It was just too much for me. So one day at school, I was being bullied, and in copy class, I got one of the drills and brutally assaulted one of the students and teachers. I regret what I did, but I just couldn't take it anymore. I just didn't know how much it would have hurt me if I wasn't crazy. Like I said, I was troubled and really messed up in the head. I was not the guy who I wanted to be, but I was always making myself act crazy. Even though I didn't want to, I was still forced. Now I'm about 35 or maybe 26. You can guess my age if you want. I'll leave you wonder. But now, my brother Mark, since since I don't really have a brother anymore, he's dead. He was bullied the same way I was, and he didn't care until one kid on a rainy day freaking pushed him into a mud puddle and made him literally eat the mud. And I was just standing there horrified at the sight. And I was trying to talk, but all I could say was, and he was the same way I was. He was like, "You little jerk, you can't do you can't do this." He just stared at me and said, "I can do whatever I want. You're not my father." Of course, he was right, but I couldn't do anything about it. Mark was my only brother, and he didn't know how much I meant to him. He'd kill himself 5 days after. I think it was just a little bit of time before he actually made it bad for himself. He didn't want anything to do with anyone else. He was only focused on himself. I couldn't blame him. Who could? He didn't know what he was doing. And in fact, he didn't know what anyone else were doing. And I was just standing there in horror, just horrified at what they were doing to him. my beloved brother. Well, I'm not normal anymore, and I think I should make my way back to the dimension where I dwell before I go. I believe that I should at least tell you what happened to Mark. I told you that he got killed, but that's not the only part of it. He's committed suicide in the bathroom of the school. You see, there was a hole that connected two stalls together. He went in the biggest one, and he got some rope that I got from home. No one even knew he had it. Hard to believe. But he tied it around that pole, and he hung himself. I miss him still. But because of that, I'm not normal like I should be. So, I guess I should tell you some more. But I guess just don't know how. I guess all this is because of what I put him through. I didn't mean any of this. And I guess I was the one to blame. So, yeah. Now I'm going to tell you more. And now, hello everyone. My name is Mark, Gary's brother. I bet you didn't know this, but my swimming problem is over. What he put me through, he was never really a part of who I was. He was never part of anyone. I guess there are just some things that are left unsaid. Not only that, he was my brother. I was responsible for him. Even though he was the oldest, I was responsible for him. I was only 17 when that happened. That one day, when that one happened, I was responsible for him. And yeah, I was the one bullied, not him. What he told you was a complete lie. Imagine all you heard from him was completely wrong. What you heard from him was nothing. Nothing at all. Well, I guess you could say that he really wasn't the best brother to have. But I guess you can also say that he really wasn't the guy to actually trust. He was just another brother that I had. And now, he's dead. Oh, he thinks by me. Well, that might be true. That also might not be true. But you can at least tell that my voice is really different from him. So you can clearly tell someone that we do not sound alike. I guess you can tell someone else that even though people are a lot more skittish than we are, they're not gonna have any time to react when we get to them. can count on that. So, I just want to end this by saying Mark isn't here anymore. Mark is somewhere else. I only took his body so I could actually feel physical things, so I can know what it's like to be human. My real name is Martyr. You probably heard that in history somewhere, but it's not what you think it means. Martyr is no name for death, unholy offspring, and most of all, I mean most of all, horror and morbid actions. That's the only thing that ever matters in this world. Those three things, or four if you count all of them. Just remember, I'm not normal either. Gary was around. Like I said, he's dead. He's not here anymore. Farewell.